Happy Wednesday, guys! Alright, yeah, so I'm wearing my man's Reptar shirt. Woo! Represent! Yeah! Anyway, so today is gonna be my story time about the Peabody Mansion, so let's get right into that, guys. Alright, so as you can tell by the title, so this is the Peabody Mansion. You know, my experience, my one and only experience there. So I had my ex-best friend, after I posted, you know, the video of the Bachelor's Grove Cemetery. Actually, before we get into that, before you watch this, if you guys have not, you know, if you guys didn't watch my last video, if you haven't watched the Bachelor's Grove, you know, I suggest you do it now, then come back. So I'm gonna give you guys 5 seconds right now to pause, or, you know, at least pause this, and also give you 5 seconds to subscribe, because if you haven't, you're missing out. Okay, so I'm gonna give you 5 seconds right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Okay, now I'm paused. Now you guys are back. Okay, so since you guys, hopefully all of you guys have watched the video, so this, obviously, as I said, you know, it was with my ex friend Tanya. So shortly after I posted that video, she actually reached out to me and she sent some photos of us, not us, but the Peabody Mansion experience. Because the photos, as I said in the other video, the photos from the Peabody Mansion was on my old Facebook, and it's completely deleted, which is sad. And since I completely deleted the account, there's no way I can get those pictures back. But thank God, my ex-best friend who sent me those pictures a while ago, I was actually able to, you know, get some pictures back of, like, you know, like you guys will see. So before I get into the story, there was actually a history behind the Peabody Mansion. It was actually owned by a man named Francis Peabody. And he died from a heart attack, because he was hunting, because the Peabody Mansion was literally, like, surrounded by forests. Like, that's all it was, like, just forest, okay? So, he died, while hunting of a heart attack. So, you know, he's one of the ghosts that, you know, haunts, or did haunt. I think I know the three of us. It was me, Tanya, and her ex-fiance, Dave. So thankfully the three of us got to break in. As I told you before, like, you know, I used to be a rebel. Like, I used to not care, like, and I mean, the story is quite crazy though. But, anyway, so the, like, we broke in. It took us like maybe 30 to 45 minutes to even find parking and to, like, walk up there. And then, like, another 30, 45 minutes at least, like, Tanya was our watch guard, and Dave and I, like, we broke in to the Peabody Mansion. Like, we found a door to where we can actually break in. So we get in there, and it was, like, all moldy. Like, literally, like, the floor, like, everything was just rotting. It was so moldy. It was dusty. It was horrible. So I'm going to insert, you know, a little picture video that I made, other pictures, and don't mind the music. I'm so sorry. Like, that's the only kind of music that let me, you know, choose. Like, there's like 5 different selections, and, you know, I chose, like, the quote-unquote scariest one. So yeah, so here's the pictures. You know, here's a little picture video right now. right, so now that you saw, the picture video, so obviously you could see it was moldy. And number one, the little at like or like in the middle of the picture video, you can see there's like a stickman figure. Like, it's crazy. I didn't even see that up until like I made the whole thing, and then obviously you could see the spirit. So there's a picture before, and then there's a picture after. And see, I was fat at the time. Okay, so this is exactly what happened at the Peabody Mansion. So I had to go to the bathroom really bad, and so I didn't want to use any of the toilets there because I don't think, actually, there was no toilet paper there at all. So I peed on the floor. I'm not, I'm not proud to say it, but I'm also not ashamed because I was who I was back then. You either hated me or you loved me. But yeah, so I actually peed on the floor. And I also, we also brought alcohol with us too. So we were taking like shots with the spirits, and we were saying shot, 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 shot. It's just doing that whole thing. The reason why I actually even kept, or I popped a squat, one of the rooms and, peed, was because I was skeptical of ghosts still all the time. Even though Dave, Tiny, and I play the Ouija board all the time, it was just because, a lot of things happened at especially his house. Like, his house is definitely haunted. And he also lived in the same town as I did. But anyway, so I was really skeptical. So I was why not pop a squat here? It's not going to piss anything off because there's nothing here, blah, blah, blah. Little did I know I was completely wrong, right? Okay. So we're walking around, taking pictures and stuff. And of course, that picture that said die. Yeah. You cannot see that unless you take a picture. On the floor, you cannot see it at all. If you look straight at the floor, you cannot see it. It's completely not there at all. But then once you take a picture, you see it. And we took quite a few pictures there, in that spot, and only one of them to die, which is really scary. Okay. So yeah, after we were taking shots of spirits and, I popped my squat and, I was just being a disrespectful little, CUNT. I'm not, proud to say it, but I was a little CUNT. And I honestly think that that's what started everything, because literally, soon after that, we started hearing toilets flushing, water running. We were hearing footsteps, because it was we never split up. The three of us stuck together no matter what. And we heard knocks on the door, they're right next to us, but no one was in there because literally this place was so locked down that it was so hard to break in. But Dave and I, we brought the right tools and we actually busted in there. I wish I had the pictures because it shows the pictures of me and him, doing it, not doing it. Wow, that came out wrong. It showed the pictures of us, breaking in and telling, being our watch guard and stuff. But yeah, you can see, obviously that it was broken into, and it was because of us. So, but yeah, after, taking, as I said earlier, taking, the shots and the, me peeing in the rooms, on the floor, we started hearing knocks. We started hearing, footsteps that were right next to us and literally it wasn't any of us, because, we were, after that, I started getting scared, especially hearing the toilets kept flushing over and over again, and the water running in rooms that there was no toilets or even, sinks. Okay, so, that was scary enough, okay? And then, what the hell? Sorry, okay, so anyway, I had a little brain fart. That's what happens when I keep doing these story times, or just any videos in general, oh my god. Anyway, yeah. So after that happened, okay, so, literally that stuff, kept happening, for, an hour or two that we were there. We just kept taking pictures, and, we would, run away from little spots that, that kept, making the toilet flushing noises, and the watering, and the footsteps, and the knocks on the doors, and we just kept, running away to a different part of the castle slash, you know, mansion. Like, it literally looked like a castle. And we were there, you know, after, you know, taking a bunch of pictures. Like, I don't even know how many pictures that we all took, like, all three of us together. And usually we would have brought the Ouija board, but it's a good thing we didn't, because it would have been bad. But, anyway, so we, like, after, you know, an hour or two tops, like I said before, sorry, I keep repeating myself and I hate it. It's because I had ADD, like, bad. Anyway, so, we all heard a voice say, get out. Like, it was, get out. Like, and it was over and over and over. Dave, I don't know if you're watching this or if you've been watching videos or know that I still exist. Hi. I don't know if you remember that, but I do know that, you know, my ex-best friend Tanya does remember that for sure. Because before, you know, we split, you know, completely, when she in the pictures, like, we went over stuff that did happen that, you know, we clearly remember. And yeah, it was scary. Because, like, I mean, literally, like, that was actually, like, the start of, like, everything. Like, after that night, like, okay, because, like, once we heard, get out, like, the three of us just, like, darted. Like, we left our alcohol there. Like, we didn't care about it. Like, that, you know, I think me, you know, popping a squat. And also, I think, like, we were cursing at them, too. Just disrespecting them because we didn't believe that it, or at least I did not believe it existed. I mean, we used to go to, you know, like, after that, like, that's when everything just started happening. Like, you know, with us, like, you know, going ghost hunting. Like, we would go, you know, just like the Bachelor's Grove all the time. We would go to, you know, haunted streets, haunted bridges, like, these little, it's like, this one little house, or it was actually not a little house, it was a big house, that I guess, like, if you go inside, you never come out, but, like, we were just, like, too scared, you know, even, like, try to go in because of the stories that we heard. But anyway, like, that's what started everything. But literally, once you hear, get out, like, we were out of there. Like, we didn't even care about the alcohol, even though I cried. I was like, my alcohol! Like, but yeah, so luckily, you know, we got there when we did, and we left when we did, because shortly after that, like, maybe like a week or two, it got torn down. And I don't know if it was because of us, or if some other, you know, MFers, you know, got caught inside there, because, you know, we broke in there, so it's easy access for everybody else. But, yeah. So basically, like, you know, it got torn down, which is a good thing. I mean, it was a really pretty mansion, like, on the outside, like, in the daytime, it looks really pretty. But, like, literally, you would have to, like, go through, like, a secret street, like, to where, like, I mean, before, like, after that, like, you know, there was, like, bodyguards, or security guards, sorry, that would, like, you know, block it, and make sure nobody, you know, got in there, and then they tore it down. So it's a good thing the three of us got into that. You know, got in there when we did, got what we, you know, wanted, because I needed proof that they existed. Like, I had a feeling, but then after that, that's when, you know, Ty and I just started ghost hunting, like, you know, we got everything that we did. Like, I can't even tell you how many different places and how many times, you know, that we messed the Ouija board. Actually, like, when my ex friend, or not my ex, well, my old best friend Charlie, he had a Ouija board too, and we, like, used to play with it sometimes, and then we actually burned it, or not burned it, we put it into, because, like, we used to live across the street from each other, and, on my side of the street, they were doing construction, so we buried it in there, and then they put cement on top of it the next day, so it's, like, you know, because he wanted to get rid of it, because he felt like, you know, it was giving him bad energy. But yeah, anyway, so, I'm sorry, like, ADD, anybody that struggles with this, you know how it is. You get off track so easily, even though we need to take medicine for it. But anyway, yeah, so I get off track. But yeah, so that's really it. You know, I mean, those pictures were legit. Like, and honestly, I don't even see, you know, the spirit, the one that's circled, and also the stick figure in the middle of the little video until after I made the little picture video. So it's really scary. It's really, really creepy. So I hope you guys enjoy this. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that, Tanya's fiance Dave, his house is, like, completely haunted, because with how many times the Ouija board, and I mean, it's, like, it even spelled out Zozo. Like, I mean, and there's times where we believe that he was possessed. Like, we know he was possessed quite a few times. But anyway, so yeah, that was, like, my one and only Peabody Mansion story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys Saturday for the, you know, big secret I've been hiding. So I hope you guys have all been waiting for that. And I hope you guys have a, you know, wonderful rest of your week. And I'll see you guys Saturday. All right. Bye.